Happy holidays. Happy holidays. It would help if I had my earbuds in for the microphone so you can hear me. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, everybody. Welcome to another video where I help you heal from toxic relationships. My name is Denise Dominguez, and I help strong women coming out of toxic partnerships move past frustration, doubt, and fear so that they can confidently move into new and healthy relationships. And today in this video, I wanted to talk to you about basically being single for the holidays and loving it. And I applied this in my own life, and it changed everything when I did. So in 2012, I left my toxic relationship for the second time and the final time, and moved from Florida to North Carolina with nothing but a futon couch and an air mattress. That was it, and start all over again. And during that process, the holidays were right there. They were, we came here in the summer, and right past summer, here comes the holidays. I mean, time just goes so quickly. And I remember staying in high spirits because for me, coming out of that relationship, I felt very liberated. I felt very happy. I felt very free. I felt very like a new life was upon me. A new day was coming, and I was just excited. But of course, there was some residual feelings that I was harboring inside of me. So long story short, I was here a couple of years, and I got to be a co-author. This is the first book that I ever did. I got to be a co-author in The Energy of Happiness. Okay. And in this book, let me see, where am I? There I am. Can you see? In this book, I shared my first holiday season of being a single woman. So now, prior to being a single person, I was married for 22 years. We have 2 children together. I love the holidays. I love doing crafts. I love doing, family stuff, Christmas lighting, traditional, baking, on the menu, traditional things that I cooked, just everything the holidays, right? There were certain things that, I did every year, and I just love the holidays. When I was married, when I had 2 small children, when my life was not what it, turned out to be. And it's totally different when you come out of it and you are single for the first time. So I'm going to share with you 3 steps to make your solo holidays the best ever. And I'm going to start by reading you a piece of my chapter, not the whole thing, just a piece. So hang tight, ladies and gent. So we came here to North Carolina in May 2012. And before you know it, the holidays were upon us. How do you deal with being alone for the holidays for the first time in over 20 years? How does my daughter deal with going from all 4 of us celebrating the holidays together to just the 2 of us? What about the gifts? What about the traditions we had as a family? Well, we weren't alone. We had our extended family with us, and we had spent so many holidays together in the past. So that was familiar to us. We kept our family traditions and continued to use them. And the gifts, that was easy. We spoiled each other with whatever we wanted. We baked and cooked and got involved with the planning of the holidays. It wasn't going to let my daughter have I wasn't going to let my daughter have a different Thanksgiving or Christmas. of course, we were missing 2 people, but I made sure it was just the same in a new way. One of my traditions is to make a new bread basket for Thanksgiving, for the Thanksgiving table every year. Well, for 4 people, the basket was pretty small. But this year, we had 4 families celebrating together. So I made a huge family Thanksgiving bread basket. It was the little things that made the difference. Our choice to make this first holiday season a sad or happy one. It just didn't make sense to sit around and think about what could have been. It was a better choice for us to embrace the new in our lives and make the best of it. And I know that this is my journey, and this is where I'm supposed to be. Yes, I miss having a husband, and yes, I miss my family, being all together, even in the worst of times. But I will never get that back. It's gone. I have to move forward and make new memories and show my daughter what a mom does in tough situations, and show her that we are strong and better with the new way things are right now. No more yelling, no more screaming, no more slamming doors, no more feeling anxiety when her dad walks in the door, not knowing what kind of mood he's going to be in. That was our life. And although we had to sacrifice a lot to leave it, we did it. We are making it on our own. Our journey continues every day, and it takes time. And we learn about ourselves more and more every day. So, in short, that is some of the things that I wanted to share with you. How do you go from what used to be your norm to now this new norm? How do you make your solo holidays the best ever? So I'm going to share 3 strategies with you. Some I just mentioned in a little piece of that chapter of The Energy of Happiness. If you want to get the whole book, it is on Amazon, The Energy of Happiness. Look at that cover. It's purple. It's so beautiful, isn't it? And this is by Happy Publishing, Erica Glessing. And this is my 2nd book. Dun, dun, dun. And then my 3rd book is right there. But anyway, I wanted to share with you because it's holiday time, and I know that there's a lot of single women out there who are struggling during this time. They feel lonely. They feel like a failure. They feel very disconnected. How do I show up to a New Year's party single? What a loser I am. I get it. I really, really do get it. But you can't let that one moment of New Year's Eve coming in and everybody's kissing each other ruin your whole night, right? So you're not going to go to for the New Year's Eve party because of that 1 minute when the clock strikes 12 and everybody, kisses their partner and you're there standing alone. You can't do that. You have to move on. You have to move on. But first, the first thing that you have to do is sit with your emotions and let your emotions come up and out, okay? Up and out. So get in touch with your emotions. The best thing for you to do to get in touch with your emotions is for you to journal. Pen to paper and write down. Write down all of the things that you are, whatever emotions you have. So if you're sad, write down all the things you're sad about. Pissed, write down all the things that you're pissed about. Write to, address it to the person that you're pissed off at, right? You're not going to give this letter to them, but you're going to address it to them so that you can release. This is releasing these emotions, okay? Our emotions are here for a reason. They're here to tell us something. They're here to share with us. And if you don't express and release those emotions, then they just sit and they stew inside of us. And what happens is they can quickly get to turn into be trapped emotions. And then that can also manifest into a dis-ease in the body. That's why it's so important to release these these emotions, okay? My nose always runs when I do any kind of this. Okay, so number one is going to be to get in touch with your emotions, and that's how you're going to do it. You're going to sit pen to paper and you're going to just journal. You're going to release and write, I feel sad because blah, blah, blah. I'm mad at blah, 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 and this is why. And you're just going to keep releasing this, okay? Number two is you're going to keep those traditions alive. The traditions that you did as a family, just like I said in the book, keep those small traditions alive. You don't have to stop the things that you love. If you're a crafter and you love to do crafts like I do, you don't have to stop and do that. If you had a tradition of going Christmas lighting, but now, you know, like in my story, my son and my then husband weren't with us, that doesn't mean you have to stop. You just keep doing the things that you love, okay? You just have one less person or two less people, whatever it is. So keep those traditions alive. Show your children what strength looks like and what the new norm looks like, okay? You're also showing your children that, because if you stop those traditions, you'll start to have animosity towards those traditions, and it'll turn bad. And you don't want that, because you don't want your kids to look back at that tradition and go, I really, really love baking cookies on Christmas Eve, but we stopped doing that. And so it gives me a sad feeling inside of my heart. You don't want that. You keep going. You keep those traditions alive. Okay, that's number two. Number three is buy yourself the most amazing gift you've ever wanted, what somebody wouldn't buy you, what maybe you asked for in the past and you didn't get. Buy yourself the best gift ever. Go shopping, take yourself out to lunch, right? Take your time, do something that really lights you up and makes you happy. Was it a ring? Was it an outfit? Was it a vacation? Was it a cruise? What was it that you wanted? You know, for the longest time, I wanted that, the KitchenAid, that big giant, it's an appliance in your kitchen, that big giant mixer. It's like $200. And for the longest time, I wanted that. And I never got that. Now I don't bake as much because my kids are in their 20s. But I never got that because I never went out and bought the fucking thing for myself. I was waiting for my then husband to buy it for me. Perhaps I'll buy it when I'm a grandma. I'll buy it when I start baking again. But whatever it is for you, go out and get yourself that thing, okay? It doesn't have to be big. It doesn't have to be. It can be, but it doesn't have to be. Whatever it is, go and buy it for yourself. That is an act of self-love. All of these things that I'm sharing with you are all acts of self-love, right? Working through your emotions in a healthy way, right? That's you loving yourself, okay? When we keep them trapped and we harbor them and we push them down, that is not loving ourselves. That is resisting, denying. So getting in touch with your feelings, that's an act of self-love. Number two, keeping the traditions alive. Again, that is you loving yourself. That is you saying, that one person, this one incident is not going to stop me from doing the things that I absolutely love to do. And number three is buy yourself that gift. This is also an act of self-love. And even like I said, make a Christmas shopping day out of it. Go get yourself, go eat at the nicest restaurant that you love, with the best view, and go shopping for yourself and take your time. Don't rush. Take your time in this. So those are the 3 steps to make your holiday, your solo holiday, an amazing, the best one ever. Okay. And what I would like to give to you is a meditation, and it's a 12-minute meditation. and it's about letting go. Because when we are going through or have gone through a divorce and we're single for the first time, there may be some things that you're still holding on to, right? Like, I'm so sad or mad or upset that I'm single for this holiday season, right? This is not what I had planned. This is not how it was supposed to be. And so you're holding on to that story. So I'm going to give you a 12-minute letting go meditation. And that's going to help you listen to it for 21 days straight. That's going to help you let go of these. Maybe you already have trapped emotions, but let go of all of this that's not serving you anymore. Okay. And that's going to help you release. This is what it's about, release. So listen to the meditation for 21 days. It's only 12 minutes. I promise you have 12 minutes before you go to bed for yourself. Again, this is an act of self-love. And I promise you have 12 minutes in the morning for yourself. Again, this is self-love. So just wake up an extra 12 minutes early and do this for yourself. Okay? I am so excited that you're here, that you're listening to this, that you're taking this advice. All of this comes from not only experience, because I was there. It's in the book. I was single for the holidays after 20 years, actually 22. And yes, it was strange. And yes, it was like, what do I do? But it was also like, I'm not going to let anybody stop me from living my life. I'm not going to let what transpired, all the traumas and the dramas and the divorce and this and that, moving 3 states away, I'm not going to let that ruin me. I'm not going to curl up into a fetal position and die. I'm going to keep moving. I'm going to keep going. And let me tell you, when you have that attitude, things happen quick for you in a really, really good way. I don't remember when I wrote this chapter. Let me see if there's a copyright, because I came here in 2012. Was this? It had to be after 2014. Okay, 2015 is when this came out. So I suspect it was 2000, the beginning of 2015, that I wrote that chapter in this book about my 2012. Not that long. And listen, here's the other thing. If I could just share with you for a minute, after I wipe my nose, if I could share with you for a minute of where I was in 2012 to where I am now. We're ending 2019 right now, while in the moment of this being recorded. And all of the things that I've accomplished, overcome, gone through, the hurdles that I've gotten through, the amazing life that I have now compared to what I had before. Truly and like amazing. Just so amazing. So this you can have too. You can have all of this. So please take advantage of this video. Take advantage of this meditation. Always, if you have any questions, please reach out to me. I'm also going to put my Facebook group in the comments below. I'm giving away some amazing prizes in my Facebook group right now. There's 3 prizes. It's based on how many people you invite. So the 3rd prize is a self-love package, which is a self-love coaching call, a worksheet or a workbook, and a meditation. The 2nd prize is my 6-week course with Brave Wings She Flies. You get the workbook, you get the entire 6-week course. And then the 1st prize winnings are my 6-month course, Soul Print of Empowerment. That comes with 2 books, and it's all about self-love. It's all about healing after toxic relationships. It's all about how we're showing up energetically in life. So that's the grand prize. And it also comes with 2 coaching calls with me, like on the phone, one-on-one coaching calls. So all you have to do is jump into my Facebook group, and what you do is you simply just invite as many people as you know who could use these topics, who could use listening to this, and and I'm taking a tally. I have one woman who's invited, I think 30, just started too, 31. You can do this too. All right, so that's a grand prize. Smash that like button if you like this video, and please subscribe to my channel if you'd like to hear more topics of how to recover after narcissistic abuse, narcissistic relationships, things like being single for the holidays, steps and strategies to make it your best life ever, your best holiday season ever. And as always, please share your comments below. What you say helps others as well. Okay? I love you. Thank you so much for showing up. See you next time.